Seemed like a good idea until you have to walk up to the stage and tell the story, by the way. I thought this story would die with me, but as my friend said, it's like we were all meant to see it, and so I felt like I might as well make other people hear it. When I was 21, I had just turned 21, I had an engineering internship in Ohio, and something that my company did, don't do the math, I'm 28 now. Something my company did was they flew all the interns up to Minneapolis, and they had this conference for 2 days, Thursday and Friday, 100 interns, and it was like some sort of interview/presentation event, this sort of thing. So I made a bunch of fast friends when I turned 21, and it was like 8 weeks later that we had to go on this trip. My buddy was from that city, and he said, hey, let's just, have the company buy a hotel for a couple more nights and have a good time. So the other 100 interns that went on this thing also had the same idea. So here we are, on company money in Minneapolis, Minnesota, going out to wherever we wanted to go. So we found this club, and you know the place that I'm talking about. It was 18 and up, 21 to drink, that kind of thing. We had a bunch of friends that were under 21, so we had to choose a place that was like this. And this is the story of my first dance club. So again, this was only 8 weeks after I turned 21, so I was still honeymooning very much on the whole being 21 concept. Being able to buy beer, drink beer wherever I wanted to. I'm from St. Louis, so you can drink beer literally wherever you want to. So I'm in Minneapolis, and you know the place, right? We had to raise them up. $5 to $10 to get in, something like that. $4 for a drink, that kind of thing. And the whole place is centered around the dance floor. There's a DJ elevated up above the dance floor. There's a stage. And it's just people dressed up as good as they think they can look, and they're there to dance, right? So I walk in and I buy a few beers from, the girl in a bikini or something, serving beers out of the tub, I don't know. And having a great time. I've been to bars before, certainly. I'm 8 weeks into my honeymoon period. And definitely been to bars. I've been to weddings, I've been to bars with dance floors, but I've never been to a dance club. There we were. And so you know how it is. You're in college, at least for people my age, you're in college, somebody is at a house party and throwing the 80s music and you just start dancing a little bit, and before you know it, somebody's like rubbing their butt on somebody, and it's just hilarious. It's the best time you've ever had dancing in a private setting with people. When you're in public in Minneapolis, you really shouldn't do that. But my friends and I didn't care. We were 21, so we're at this bar and we're dancing and we're buying beers and we're rubbing our butt on people, I don't know you don't know me, but I'm going to rub my butt on you. So it's funny. It's cool. It's hilarious. Yeah, you know how I'm talking about. Yeah. I look good doing this. You look good. Yeah, that's how it goes. So there we were in a little circle of friends. We're drinking beers, Red Bull vodka was a thing back then. But there we were in our little circle. We're having a great time, getting silly. And somebody says, hey, Mike, look up there. And there's, along with the dance floor and stage and DJ, there were these other side stages that were, about this high, a little higher than bar height. Probably as big as this little stage here, about as big as a pallet. Can't see this, so maybe a little larger. And up on this stage there was a pole that supported the building, and a big round thing, not like a stripper pole. And beyond it was the girl serving beer. I remember that. So they're like, Mike, go dance with that girl. I mean, come on, 8 weeks in, yeah, let's do this. So I had my beer, set her down. I don't know. I jumped up on this stage, and I saw the woman of my dreams. She was really short. She had a white mini skirt, orange top, and white rimmed glasses. She was dressed like a Scooby-Doo character. She was short, but she had at least 100 pounds on me, and was as dark as the coffee that you pour into a mug. And there she was, the woman of my dreams, dancing on this stage. So I got up there, and what did I do? I said hello. I look out at my friends like, this is hilarious, right? Oh my God, I'm rubbing my butt on her, And that's when the tables turned. For a minute, I was rubbing the funny on her, but then the tables turned and she was going to put the funny on me. So left hand around the waist, bam, I became the victim. 21 years, 8 weeks old, and I was getting taught how to dance at this point. So there I was getting thrown from side to side again. She had 100 pounds on me. I'm not kidding you. I would say 150, but I'm being honest. So she's tossing me around, and she grabbed that pole that I mentioned earlier. That it's bigger than a stripper pole, but supported the building. And she used that for leverage. She's throwing me around, and we're dancing, I don't know, Usher or something. And then I end up on all fours. I was getting tossed around. Bam! She knocked me down. And I look out at my friends, and I wasn't having as much fun as I was a few seconds ago. So after that, she jumped over, and like a jackhammer hits concrete, I was being taught how to dance. So bam, 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 and I'm on all fours just taking it like, oh my God, this is terrible. Until I fell onto my right hip. I'm not embellishing any of this. This is here, I'm not here to offend, I'm here to educate and entertain. So there I go, bam, 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 down on my right hip. I looked out, I was getting punished. She stepped off. I guess that's enough, right? Taught a lesson, I don't know. So, covered in sweat, bewildered, distraught, confused, I looked out on my right hip, left shoulder up, and all I saw was, just like this room right now, was faces. One bright light of the spotlight from the DJ tower up above the dance floor on me. 200 people in Minneapolis, Minnesota were watching me pour my dignity onto the floor. I draped my legs over the stage, and I looked out at my friends. Somewhat confused again, distraught, dignity gone. Just a few seconds ago, I was having a great time. But there I was, done. I was taught how to dance, and I thought it was all over, but she was not done yet. She had one more move that she needed to tell me. Step, pivot, bam! Watermelon to the side of the cheek. Rocky IV, Ivan Drago kills Apollo Creed. I'm not kidding. Sweat pouring down my face was just being thrown out, spit every direction. I went down. It was over. There was no all fours. There was no side of the hip. I was down. And as the disciples removed Jesus from the cross, my friends came and got me down from that stage. Much less successful. I got down from the stage, and I started to walk across the dance floor. And again, another reference, I'm sorry. Like Moses parting the Red Sea, everyone in that bar moved away from me. I could walk down this aisle, and everyone in the 2 seats from the aisle would get up and move. I had 3 feet on either side as I walked. I needed to walk after that. I walked around the bar, past my friends, around the whole thing. But again, people on either side of me, clearing away. And I got back to my friends, and my friend Aaron said it best. It's like everyone was meant to see it.